Hi, and welcome to this new video. My name is Sylvia, and today we will see together the commenting and collaborating feature of magicplan. So, let's get started. I am now in my magicplan cloud. I will select a project that I've already created, and here we go. And we will see together how it works if we want to comment on a project, right? As you can see here, you have the bubble with the comments. We activate that. If you have open threads, they will be visible here. And if you have resolved threads, they will also be listed here. But let's create a new comment. I will put my bubble somewhere on my project where I want the comment to be. Let's say here in the bedroom. And we can decide if we want to mention someone. So for example, my colleague Jen works with me in this workspace, and I can write a message tagging her and asking if she likes the room in yellow or something like that. And I just send the message and she will get a notification and she can answer me here directly under my comment. But I can also decide to just put a comment somewhere also attached to an object, for example here, and I don't need to tag someone. I can text, I like this solution of the couch set. Just click here and the comment will be there also if I did not tag someone specifically. And then you can see here that we have a little eye. So if we leave it like that, no one can see the comment unless I decide that that person can see my comments. Otherwise, if I activate that, then if I share my project publicly with someone, that person will be able to see those comments too. But if I leave it with the bar, then it will be hidden from people that should not see those comments. But what else can we do with our comments? Well, we can also answer the comments from someone else. As you can see here, I wrote a comment, my colleague Jen answered me, and then I can answer her back. Great. I will tag her so she will get a notification. And voila. Let's imagine that we're discussing an important topic here. We have to fix something like water damages or something similar. Then at some point, we're done with our discussion, with our commenting here. We can resolve the comment. But, little note, in this case, it's me that created this comment. So I'm the first one that started this conversation. So I'm the only person that can resolve this comment thread, right? So I just click here and voila. And you will see this conversation listed here under resolved. And if at some point you have a lot of comment threads and you don't want to have them listed here under resolved or you don't need them anymore, you can go here on the three little dots and select delete. Just pay attention because if you click on delete and you choose yes, those comments will be gone. In the meantime, I got an email saying that my colleague Jen wrote a new comment on my project. So let's take a look. And here we go. I asked her if she likes the bedroom painted in yellow, and she said no, she would prefer it in pink. And then I can tag her and say, okay, let's discuss this on Monday. Send the comment. And we can keep going and we can write our comments down here. If I want, I can also write a comment somewhere else. Let's say I also want to have a bigger balcony and I tap somewhere accidentally. I write it down and then I notice that my comment is not on the balcony, but it's here in the middle of nowhere. I can still move my bubble and it's absolutely not a big deal and it's still there where it has to be. And I can always decide if I want to make it public or leave it hidden as a default. Once I'm done with my comments, I just click on the bubble on the bottom and then here we go. I'm back on my regular project. And when I'm sharing a project and I decide that someone with the link can comment, on my project, that person will be able to use this function. Also, if I invite a collaborator that can comment my project, that person will also be able to use the comment functionalities, but we will see this in 1 second. First of all, let me show you, if you're in the app, how it works with the commenting. So let's imagine that we're now on our mobile device and we are using the app. What you're seeing here is a simulator, so our developer's tool, but you have to go on your phone or tablet, select the project, and then you will see the commenting bubble here in the corner. You tap on it and you will be redirected to the magicplan cloud. And here you can do the exact same thing that we did right now in our magicplan cloud. So if you select an existing comment, you will be able to read that comment or the comment thread. And if you click somewhere in the space, you will be able to leave a new comment and publish it. Once you're done, just tap on done and you will be back in your project in the app. And last but not least, a little additional note. The commenting feature is available for every user. If you're using magicplan for free or if you're using magicplan with a paid subscription, it doesn't matter. You will still be able to use the commenting feature. So I hope you will have fun with that and that it will increase and improve the collaboration with your colleagues, with your customers, with your friends. But I would say, let's go ahead and see together how it works if we want to invite a collaborator to our project. Now we're back in my magicplan cloud and we can see together how to invite a collaborators to our project. So let's select another project. We go here on the top with this icon and then we can select invite collaborators. First of all, why do I need a collaborator? Well, if you need a feedback from a colleague, if you need to involve someone in a project because you want to discuss something with this person and you don't want to have a shareable link that could be public and that anyone could see, so you want to do it more personal, so only that person that is invited as a collaborator can see this project, then this is your functionality. We can just put the email of that person here. And you can, of course, invite more collaborators to your project. You just need to invite one collaborator after the other. As you can see, I already have one collaborator here, and I'm going to invite a new one in this project. And I can also attach a personalized message. I can also decide if this person that I'm inviting can view or can comment my project. We also have the option here, can edit, but it's not a released feature yet, so it will be possible at some point in the future. And then I just click on invite and that person will get an email saying that this person can be a collaborator in my space. And once this person is a collaborator, as you can see here with the other email, I can still decide if that person can view or can comment my project, and I can also decide to remove that collaborator. So voila, that person will not be able to access the project anymore. Once I'm done, I just close this window. But let me show you how would it be if I would be a collaborator in a project of someone else. Let's go back to my library. As you can see here, you can see shared with me. That means that this is a project of someone else that is sharing it with me, right? I can also decide here to display only the project that are shared with me or leave it like this. We go into this project and in this case, I have the possibility to comment this project because my colleague decided that I can comment. So as we did for the commenting feature before, we just activate that. We can leave our message. In this case, I like this kitchen, and we just publish it. And then we can just deactivate the bubble, and here we go. But we can also do other things, right? We can see our project in 3D. If we have 360 pictures attached, we could see a virtual tour. Also, let's go back to 2D. And what else? Well, we could also export our files if we want. We just tap on it as usual, and then we can also export a report PDF or another kind of exported files. We cannot edit the project, but as you can see, we can do a lot of other things. And we could also see the photos. If the project owner attached some photos, we can see the price estimates. If, of course, the project owner attached an estimate, and we could also see the custom forms that are attached to this project. Once we are invited in a project, we get an email like this, and I will just need to tap on accept invitation, and I will be redirected to my cloud. And then that project will appear here, and I will see this info shared with me, so I know that that is the project where I'm a collaborator. But let's take a look how it works if I want to invite a collaborator through my magicplan app. And we're back on our simulator. Once you're in your project in the app, you just need to go on Files and Sharing. And then we have the option Sharing, of course. We tap on that. And you will see here, Invite Collaborators. We select that. A window will pop out, Invite Collaborators. And then we just need to put the email of that person that we want to invite and still decide if that person can view or can comment that project. We can also attach our message as we did before in our magicplan cloud. A little additional note, you cannot invite people if they do not have a magicplan account. You can have a free account, a paid account, it's absolutely fine, but you need to have a magicplan account in order to be a collaborator in a project of someone else. And for this video, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it and you will now know how to use the commenting and collaboration feature. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us at support@magicplan.app. We will be happy to help, and I will see you in our next video. Bye.